I would love it if you could just name 2 black Republican senators.
Can you name me the only black Supreme Court justice?
I just told you, buddy, it's not irrelevant because it doesn't matter
hold on.
to you. How was the church during slavery? I'm curious.
What is the difference between a white person and a black person?
We're getting off topic.
No, this is your...
You can feel the tension here. The caller pushes hard with uncomfortable questions, and you can see the host starting to lose patience. This is where conversations shift from debate into confrontation, and the room feels heavy.
The show, I listen all the time. No joke. I've been listening to about 5 to 10 hours a week of conservative talk radio since the summer of 2008. Yeah, that's just as a fun. I just there was something going on the summer of 2008. I can't remember. This new lady was breaking out onto the scene, big conservative star. Is she still in the party? She was a governor of Alaska. I can't remember her name. Hold on. Sarah something. No. Anyway, my question is really quick. I'll be really brief. I would love it if you could just name 2 black Republican senators.
Well, there is one that I know of, Tim Scott.
Yeah. Can you name a second one?
I'm not sure there is a second. Maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong.
No, there's not.
Yeah, so it's a trick question.
Yeah.
How about this? Can you name me the only black Supreme Court justice? Actually, there's 2 of them.
Well, it's not a trick question. It's a question to try to prove a point. So other than
Byron
Donalds, can you name another black Republican congressperson?
Yeah, Wesley Hunt.
Okay. Do you know what the percentage of black Republican representation in the Republican side of Congress is? Do you know what that number is?
It's not very high.
It's not very high. No, it's about a fraction of a fraction of a single percent.
Okay, that's interesting.
No, but I'm curious because I've heard you in other videos. You say, what's the total black population of the United States?
It's
roughly
13%.
So 13 to 14% of the constituents are represented by 0.001% on your side. Now, I'm curious about this one. What's the percentage of the United States citizens who are Christian, who identify as Christian or Judeo-Christian?
Probably 50 to 55%.
Notice how quickly the numbers come into play. Representation becomes the spotlight, and suddenly the statistics feel like more than numbers. They sound like a mirror reflecting uncomfortable truths, and everyone watching feels that sharp edge.
What's the percentage of Christians who are Republican in Congress? Just curious. It's 100%.
well, hold on a second. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Hold on.
So,
calm down. You've talked this entire
time.
time.
Representation matters to you?
Oh, no, hold on. One second. How have the
you.
Democrats done overseeing the black community the last 40 years? Are they wealthier, richer, happier?
Everybody's made mistakes, bro. People are human
No,
beings.
answer the question.
I'm answering I just answered the question. There has been successes and there's been failures.
What success
but on
has
your
the
side, can I ask you this? Let me ask this question the other way.
What success
So
exactly?
Tim Scott, this is the best way to do this. So I'm an alumni. I hope that's okay. Oregon State alumni. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Go Beavs. Go Beavs. I used to live in Bloss Hall. Anyone in Bloss Hall? Bloss Hall. Bloss Hall's all f***ed up. That's sad that it's not been changed. No. So this is maybe the better question. So in 2022, Herschel Walker would have become the very first black Republican Senate candidate to win a primary and a general election to serve their first term in office. As you know, Tim Scott was actually appointed to fill a vacated
and
seat.
then won later.
Right, but he won as an incumbent. And what's the incumbency rate in Congress? Does anybody know that number? It's like 90-something, 96%, 97% incumbency.
No,
I'm just curious. Do you
you
know
gotta
when Yeah, my question is, because it's not going to happen this cycle, what cycle do you think Republicans will nominate and elect their first black Republican senator to serve
You know what's
in
interesting?
office?
I think skin color is irrelevant. Why do you care so much about it?
I just told you.
When the question of values collides with race and religion, it is not just talk anymore. The energy spikes, and you realize both sides are defending identities, not simply politics. That clash hits deeply.
Buddy, it's not irrelevant because it doesn't matter
to
you.
No, it's interesting though. But you say representation. You know what? Stop it. The only representation that matters is values, not skin color.
Oh, values. Right. Christian values are important to you because 100% of Republicans in Congress represent Christian values.
Bingo.
Black values are not important to Republicans because 0.001% of your representation.
Tell me very slowly so I can understand. What are black values?
I'm talking about the values of different communities.
No, tell me what they are. Educate me on what black values are.
That's you're picking a stupid.
You know what black values are? They're Christian because they're one of the most Christian populations in the country. Yeah. That's what black values are.
How was the church during slavery? I'm curious. What did the church say about slavery?
Yeah,
they did. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there were a bunch
but
of pastors
help me
and
understand.
preachers, yeah.
What is the difference between a white person and a black person?
We're getting off topic.
No, this is your topic, my friend. You know you're now starting to retreat a little bit because it's not going well.
I came out here to prove a point, which is that your side
You haven't
doesn't
proved any
really
point.
want to involve itself in anything other than white Christian culture, and that's represented
Wait, hold
in
on,
the
no,
people
no, no, no,
that
no.
you bring to office.
Let me explain to me then, not just Wesley Hunt, but Ana Paulina Luna and the growing Republican Party in the Hispanic community.
Are any of them in any leadership positions on your committees? You guys do run a bunch of committees, right? I'm curious.
Yeah,
how many non-white, non-males are on Republican committees in Congress?
Well,
we got about 118 Congresses to pick from.
Quite a few, but
Yeah.
the only distinction I will accept is the male-female distinction. I actually think that one matters because I think male-female distinctions are important. One the left does not believe in. But I want
From
you to
the Bible, right? Yeah.
Well, it's also biology. You know, like
Yeah,
XX,
no, I
XY
know,
chromosomes.
biology.
Yeah, you know.
The moment turns raw as accusations of misogyny surface. The host pushes back fiercely, but the caller refuses to back down. You can hear the crowd's silence, like everyone is holding their breath, waiting.
Right.
You do believe in male-female distinctions,
Well,
right?
I'm talking about. I love that you have to retreat to like the biblical male-female.
I actually
I get it.
I didn't. You
yeah.
can see XXXY in your
Science,
in your
yeah,
blood
yeah.
work, actually.
How did we get on this topic again?
Because I'm talking about distinctions. So I want you to tell me, though, you say that the Republican Party is underrepresenting Black America.
Well, not just Black America, it's many other.
No, but
I'm
like,
saying they're overrepresenting white Christian culture, and that matters because it shows that that's what your value set is. I don't believe that you have
that's
value
interesting.
sets for non-white.
What is white
cultures.
Christian culture? Tell me what that is.
You drip it in the morning when you get out of the shower, bro. Like, what are you like hating women, hating different people, and yeah.
How do I hate women exactly? Tell me how I hate women.
Sir, I've listened to several hours of your programming a week.
Give me one
You're
example.
incredibly misogynistic.
Give me a second example.
Yeah. Again, can you
give
name
me a third example?
Can you name any women that are on any leadership positions anywhere on the Republican side of Congress?
Yes, Senator from Mississippi.
Senator
Lummis from Wyoming is on a leadership committee.
Senator Lummis from Wyoming. Yeah, that's a.
Yes.
Also, when was the last time he had like?
Hold on a second. Also, Senator Katie Britt gave the response to the State of the Union address, and
she did a great.
And finally, the conversation collapses into sharp dismissal. After so much back and forth, both sides leave more divided than before. It is not just debate anymore. It feels like a window into cultural fault lines.
Great job on that one, guys. You guys remember that? That was
okay.
hilarious.
No, but tell me, you came after.
We are suffering.
Okay, so tell me
very
clearly though.
Yeah.
You said that I hate women and I'm misogynistic.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example?
I can't. I don't have a specific example right now. I didn't.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
It doesn't
actually.
exist. I think it
because
does.
you're making it up.
I got you earlier though, and I love you, my friend.
But tell me your evidence.
I'm going to move it down onto the next person.
Can you
in the
tell
line
me your
because there's
evidence?
A lot of people lined up. You have a wonderful
Final
day,
question.
Buddy.
Are you voting for Kamala Harris?
I'm voting not Trump, motherfucker.